Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and improve your life. This is episode 263 of the Daily 180 and continuing our series on B words. Today, I want to talk about the idea of beginning. You know, when we talk about success, when we talk about making progress in the things that mean a lot to us, in the directions of our lives that we feel will be best for us, the most important part could be the beginning. Now, while it is important to just begin, while it's important to take those first steps toward whatever it is that we're going to do, you know, the old phrase that people use a lot of times, the journey of a million miles begins with a single step, and I guess people have used 1,000 miles, 100 miles. The journey of a lifetime, pick whatever journey you want. They all begin with a first step, right? And while I personally am thrilled with a piece that I read by Brandon Sanderson where he emphasized that it's not the first step that's the most important, it's the next step. I appreciate all of that. But when we're talking about success, sometimes we think that beginning, that starting, that taking that first step is the thing that makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, it really matters. But maybe what matters most is how we begin. Do we begin with enthusiasm, or do we begin in a somewhat dejected or resistant kind of a manner? Are we starting a process thinking, yes, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do, and this is why, because I'm clear about where it's going to lead me and how it's going to get me there? Or do we start by saying, you know, everybody says I got to do something, so I may as well do what I got to do? Don't get me wrong. Both can be extremely valuable. If we are beginning in whatever shape or manner we are, that's a value. It's a tremendous value. But sometimes the way that we begin can make all the difference. Here's my challenge for the day. If there's something that you've been looking at trying to get started, if there's a direction that you were looking at in trying to begin moving, take a few moments before you actually take any action and remind yourself what the connection of that action to the outcome you're looking for is. Write it down. If you're going to start walking because you believe that walking will help you as far as your physical facet, it'll help you lose weight, or maybe it will make you feel more vigorous, or maybe it will just make you feel like you're doing something when everything else seems to be spinning out of control. Write that down. Be clear about it, and then begin. If you're going to start some kind of a correspondence course, or maybe take up a new language or something of that nature, write down why you're going to do that, and then begin. The way that we begin sometimes can have a dramatic impact on the kinds of results that we have. When we see the connection between the action we're taking today and where we believe it will take us in the future, the progress that we believe we will see as a result of that beginning step, sometimes that makes it even more powerful and helps us set the stage for long-term continuation in that process, so that it's not just beginning, it's beginning in a way that encourages us to take the next step. I hope this is making sense and has been valuable for you. My name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. If you like what we're doing here, give us a thumbs up, give us a share. Hey, we'd love to have you subscribe and join us for the rest of the journey. In the meantime, as I said, this has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.